Hi everyone, and a very warm welcome to all of you watching this video right now. You are watching Elite English Academy, a platform where we don't just teach English as a language, but we help you use English confidently in real-life situations that truly matter. Today's video is especially important for anyone who has ever faced fear, nervousness, or complete confusion while sitting in front of an interviewer, and suddenly forgetting even the simplest English sentences they practiced at home. Many talented people fail interviews not because they lack skills or knowledge, but because they struggle to express themselves calmly, clearly, and confidently in English. If you have ever felt your heart beating fast, your hands shaking, or your mind going blank during a job interview, then this video is specially designed for you. So I humbly request you to stay connected with us till the end, because today we will not only talk about job interviews, but we will experience a realistic interview conversation together in a very practical way.
Hi Aisha, I hope you are doing well today. Honestly speaking, this morning felt a little heavier than usual for me, because ever since I woke up, my mind has been constantly thinking about something important that is coming up very soon in my life.
Thanks, Ahmed. Yes, I am doing fine, but I can clearly sense from your voice that something is bothering you deeply. You look thoughtful, and when someone carries that kind of silence, it usually means there is some pressure or responsibility sitting on their shoulders.
You are absolutely right, and I think talking about it might actually help me feel a bit lighter. In a few days, I have a job interview scheduled, and although I have the required education and experience, I feel extremely nervous whenever I imagine myself sitting in that interview room.
That feeling is very common, Ahmed, and you are not alone in this situation at all. In fact, many intelligent and capable people feel the same pressure, especially when English communication becomes a major part of the interview process.
Exactly. That is the main issue for me. At home, when I practice my answers alone, everything sounds perfect. But when I imagine an interviewer asking me questions in English, my confidence suddenly disappears, and I start doubting myself.
This inner doubt is something we need to address calmly, because confidence does not come from memorizing answers. It comes from understanding how to communicate naturally. Maybe today's discussion can help you, and many others like you, overcome this fear step by step.
To be very honest with you, Aisha, my biggest fear is not that I don't know English, but that I might make mistakes while speaking. I worry that the interviewer will judge me for my grammar, my accent, or the way I structure my sentences. And that fear completely blocks my ability to think clearly. This fear has started affecting my preparation as well, because instead of focusing on my skills and experience, I keep thinking about how I will sound while answering questions. Sometimes I even feel like avoiding the interview, which is very frustrating because I know how important this opportunity is for my future.
I truly understand what you are feeling, and your concern is completely valid. However, it is very important to remember that most interviewers are not looking for perfect English. They are looking for clear thinking, honesty, and confidence in communication. The solution is not to avoid interviews, but to practice realistic conversations in a structured way so that your mind becomes comfortable with the interview environment. Instead of fighting your fear, we should slowly train your mind to handle it calmly. I would like to suggest something that can benefit not only you, but everyone watching this video right now. What if we convert this discussion into a proper role play where we simulate a real job interview conversation in a calm and practical manner? Role play is extremely effective because it allows us to experience real-life situations in a safe learning environment. You will play the role of a job candidate, and I will take the role of an interviewer, asking you realistic questions exactly the way interviewers usually do. This way, our viewers will not only listen, but they will mentally participate, understand common mistakes, and learn how to answer confidently. Let us begin this role play step by step, keeping everything natural and realistic.
That sounds like a very helpful idea, and although I feel a little nervous, I believe this practice can help me overcome my fear gradually. I am ready to participate and learn through this role play.
Good morning, Ahmad. Thank you for coming today and taking the time to attend this interview. Before we move into technical details, I would like you to introduce yourself in a calm and structured manner, focusing on your education, professional background, and what you believe defines you as a person. Please take your time while answering, because we are more interested in understanding how you think and communicate rather than how fast you speak.
Good morning, and thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to be here today. My name is Ahmed, and I have completed my graduation in business administration, where I developed a strong interest in management, teamwork, and problem solving. Over the past few years, I have worked in different environments that help me improve my communication skills, understand workplace responsibilities, and learn how to work under pressure. I consider myself a responsible, adaptable, and motivated individual who is always eager to learn and grow professionally.
Thank you for that introduction, Ahmed. Now, I would like you to explain why you are interested in applying for this position and how you believe your skills and experience align with the requirements of this role and the values of our organization. Please feel free to share specific examples, because real experiences help us understand candidates much better.
I am interested in this position because it aligns perfectly with my professional goals and my desire to work in a challenging, yet supportive environment. After carefully reviewing the job description, I realized that the skills required for this role closely match my previous experience and my personal strengths. In my previous job, I was responsible for coordinating tasks, communicating with team members, and ensuring that deadlines were met efficiently. I believe that my ability to stay organized, communicate clearly, and remain calm under pressure will allow me to contribute positively to your organization.
That sounds promising. However, every professional journey includes challenges. So I would like you to talk about a difficult situation you faced at work, how you handled it, and what you learned from that experience in terms of personal and professional growth. Take a moment to reflect before answering, because thoughtful responses often reveal true character.
One challenging situation I faced was during a project where our team was under a lot of pressure due to a tight deadline and limited resources. Initially, communication within the team was unclear, which led to confusion and stress among team members. Instead of allowing the situation to worsen, I decided to openly communicate with my team, clarify responsibilities, and encourage everyone to share their concerns. Through teamwork and clear communication, we successfully completed the project. And I learned that calm leadership and honest dialogue are essential during difficult times.
Thank you for sharing that experience. Now, I would like to ask about your English communication skills, because this role involves regular interaction with clients and colleagues from different backgrounds. How do you evaluate your English proficiency? And what steps have you taken to improve your communication skills over time?
I would describe my English proficiency as improving and functional rather than perfect. I can communicate my ideas clearly, especially in professional settings. But I am also aware that continuous improvement is always necessary. To enhance my skills, I regularly practice speaking, watch educational content, and try to use English in real-life situations whenever possible. I believe that confidence, consistency, and willingness to learn are more important than perfection. And I actively work on all three.
That is a very honest and mature response, Ahmed. Before we conclude, I would like to know where you see yourself in the next 5 years, and how this position fits into your long-term career plans and personal development goals. Please explain your vision clearly, because it helps us understand your motivation and commitment.
In the next 5 years, I see myself as a more experienced, confident, and skilled professional who has contributed meaningfully to the organization I work with. I want to grow not only in terms of position, but also in terms of knowledge, responsibility, and leadership qualities. This position represents an important step in that journey because it offers opportunities for learning, collaboration, and professional growth. I am committed to continuous improvement, and I believe that with dedication and hard work, I can achieve both personal and organizational goals.
All right, Ahmed. That brings our role play to an end. You did a very good job expressing your thoughts calmly and honestly. And more importantly, you did not let fear control your answers. This practice shows that when you focus on clarity rather than perfection, your confidence naturally improves. Job interviews are not exams. They are conversations where understanding and communication matter the most.
Thank you so much, Aisha. This role play helped me realize that interviews are not as frightening as they seem, especially when we approach them with preparation and a calm mindset. I now understand that making small mistakes is not the end of the world, and confidence comes from practice and self-belief.
Dear viewers, if you found this conversation helpful and realistic, then please support us by subscribing to Elite English Academy. Likes, comments, and shares motivate us to create more practical English learning content for real-life situations.
In our next video, we will bring another important real-life conversation related to workplace communication and professional confidence. So stay connected with Elite English Academy, keep learning, and remember that your confidence grows with every step you take.
Thank you for watching. Take care and see you in the next video.